Hello and welcome. That wasn't enough. See, that's what I mean. There's a little rust that sets in.
What wasn't enough?
I don't know. That was almost like a... Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. We upload a brand new video, Buckets. I don't know if we can really say this today, but we'll say it anyway.
Almost every single day.
There you go. Almost every single day, week, who's counting? If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button. Really does go a long way. And if you are looking for me outside of this sneaker valley crevasse, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Mr. Foamer Simpson. Same name across the boards. You can find me there. Buckets, what else? Uncivilizedstore.com. Buckets, who is behind the camera, and myself, we have a clothing brand. Uncivilizedstore.com is where we sell said clothing. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up, Buckets. Got the Halloween hoodie. We got some t-shirts. We got sweats in the works. A lot of ins, outs, what have yous.
A lot of things.
We will put a link in the description of this video for your convenience. Boom. The formalities are out of the way. You got anything to add, or are we diving in?
Diving in.
3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the Air Jordan 2 Mason Chateau Rouge. These released back in July, well, actually June overseas and July here in the United States, and retail was $225. I never know how to pronounce that, Buckets. Is it Maison? Maison? I think the accurate pronunciation is Maison. Maison. Paisano.
It's not Italian, though.
No, it's not.
I think it's Mason.
No, I don't think it's Mason. Yeah, it's how like some dude from Ohio pronounces it. This is a Parisian brand. Come on, man. Like, culture yourself a little bit.
I mean, I'm very cultured.
I think you just came from Europe, for crying out loud. I think it is, all right, bear with me here. Maison Chateau Rouge. I think that's what it is. Okay, that's what we'll go with. Now, I actually missed out on this release, and I only really saw them after the fact. It's not a sneaker that I really knew about. Sleeping on them, I saw pictures. I was like, wait a minute, what are those? And then I saw a pair in hand, and I kind of had to have them. Shouts to Kicks Are For Us, by the way. I picked up this pair from them. They are a local resale shop down here in the Tampa area. I like these a lot, and I've not seen too many people talking about them, but trust me, they are incredibly dope. Now, obviously, there's been a bit of a Jordan 2 resurgence. There was the Union collaboration, the Virgil Off-White Jordan 2 lows. There was, Buckets, what am I leaving out? The Ama Manir Jordan 2. A lot of Jordan 2s. I've said this in previous videos. I'm not really a Jordan 2 guy. It's generally speaking one of my least favorite, if not my least favorite Jordan retro model. I've said that. Listen, I'm not going to try to switch it up now, but here's what I'll also say. Buckets, you see, I'm trying to justify some things.
So mental gymnastics.
A little mental gymnastics never hurt anybody. Here's what I'm going to say. It's the least basketball-y of the Jordan retros. It doesn't really look or feel like a basketball sneaker the same way that a lot of the other Jordan retros do. I guess you could say the Jordan 1 could kind of be thrown into that sphere a little bit too. Like, there's more of a wide range. Buckets, what's the word I'm looking for?
I'm not sure. I'm not really sure where you're going with this.
Well,
And I think I disagree with the synopsis.
the Jordan 2 is the least performance feeling looking. It doesn't, when I see the Jordan 2, I don't think basketball sneaker.
I think part of that, and we weren't watching
I got
basketball.
my phone is going off right now. What's going on? Come on.
Yeah, it threw me off. We weren't around, but he didn't play basketball. This is the year that he broke his foot. He only played like 10 games this season.
And you think that's why? I think it's an aesthetic thing.
No, I think that the Jordan 3 that we've seen pictures since we were little kids.
No, that's a bad take.
No, that's a good take because the Jordan 3 doesn't look like a basketball sneaker either. It looks like this like exotic, like.
I guess that's where we disagree. I think that the Jordan 2, it almost looks like not a boot, but I mean, think about the bin Jordan 2. A lot of you will remember the bin Jordan 2. I know we're going on a tangent right now. I apologize. Super, super premium. And I don't think there is a Jordan. Here's my point. You said you didn't know where I was going. Here's where I'm going, all right? We have arrived. The Jordan 2 is the best silhouette for that high-end premium type of treatment. The silhouette itself, aesthetically, it just works well when you go in that direction.
Okay.
You agree? So now that I've made my point, now you disagree?
I don't like the Jordan 2.
All right. I think you missed the point. This shoe has a ton of details. I mean, starting with the box, the details are crazy. I mean, even the paper inside the box is dope. You've got vintage Jordan with the gold chains. There's championship rings. And it's the same thing when you start looking at the sneaker. It is just detail after detail. You've got this really nice, smooth sail colored leather on the upper here. Some perforations, as you can see. A little triangle fringe along the eyelets. 4 different lace options. There's this pair that comes in the sneaker, and there are 3 extra sets as well. I did read that there was some African inspiration behind this colorway, but there are just so many details. Buckets, you almost gotta zoom out. You gotta take it all in. There's a lot going on, and you really kind of have to run through it all to appreciate these the way they deserve to be appreciated.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. I love this textured leather on the sides. You've got the little pattern kind of engraved in there. Same thing on the top of the tongue. Visible orange stitching across the top. Yellow Air Jordan Wings logo front and center. Silky brown interior. You've got this orange suede or nubuck hit on the toe. Same deal on the heel. More of that triangle cutout, as you can see. Maison Chateau Rouge branding on one side, Nike on the other. You've got some orange Frankenstein stitching. You've got gray nubuck wrapping around the back of the sneaker. A light yellow speckling on the midsole. You've got that classic Jordan 2 outsole with the sail yellow and orange, all incorporated. These things are dope, man. They just are. I can't believe I'm just now getting my hands on a pair. Like I said, I'm not a Jordan 2 kind of fellow. I'm not. Typically, but I think you could pretty easily make a case that these deserve to be the best Jordan 2 of the year. I think they've been overshadowed. They also released around the same time as the Ama Manir 2, if I'm not mistaken. Buckets, does that sound right?
Sure.
I think it sounds right. Those, rightfully so, they got a lot of praise. That's a beautiful sneaker. Burgundy boys, gang, gang, gang. Those are really, really dope. I don't think we've got our hands on a pair of those yet. No, we have not. But I think these deserve to be in the discussion. I'm not saying they're better than the Ama Manir. I'm not saying they're worse. I think they are in the same stratosphere. Both pairs are really, really dope. And it is kind of cool. The Jordan 2 was forgotten about a little bit. It was definitely one of the lesser popular models when you think about 1 through 14. You know, we talked about not really liking the Jordan 2, but the Jordan 2s were kind of forgotten about a little bit, not just by us, by a lot of people. And it has kind of been cool to watch them get resurged.
Sure.
Is that a word? With some of these really dope collaborations, Virgil, Union, A Ma Manière, like we said, and now Maison Chateau Rouge.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess we got to give them a rating. People are sleeping on these. This low-key might be sleeper of the year. I'm just throwing that out there. Scale of 1 to 10, these got to be a 9 out of 10 at least. I'm probably going to give them like a 9.3, man. I think they are that good. They went the extra mile. They feel higher end. It feels like a collaboration. And, you know, I was doing some reading. I was trying to find the backstory, and it was kind of hard to find a lot of what went into all the different details and stuff like that. You see Youth International, you see these different things. I read the Nike write-up, I read the Jordan write-up and stuff, but it was kind of tough to find all the factuals. So it's not like I'm resonating or the backstory is resonating with me. I just think it's a really dope looking sneaker, and sometimes it is as simple as that. So final answer, 9.3 out of 10. I think they're that good. Buckets, I know you're gonna disappoint me.
I mean, that's your own feeling.
Why do you build me up? All right, go ahead.
I mean, I don't build you up, though.
I build you up. I put you on this pedestal, and I try to get you to deliver some good advice, some knowledge, some wisdom, and just have some good taste. And you let me down every time. Scale of 1 to 10. What do you got?
6.
6 out of 10. Just not. That's not a fair score.
I think it is a fair score. If this was almost any other sneaker, except the Jordan, I don't like the Jordan 2.
So you're a Jordan 2 hater.
I'm not a hater.
If this was on the Jordan 1, no, you're a hater. It's been decided. If this was on the Jordan 1, what would you give it?
I don't know. I'd have to see it.
You'd have to look at a list.
Yeah.
Okay. The details alone you can't give this lower than an 8. The details alone.
Yeah, the details make it a 6.
Oh, so they're like a 0.
I don't like the Jordan 2.
All right.
The only Jordan 2 I've ever liked where I was like, looked at them and I was like, wow, those are awesome.
The Virgil.
No.
Okay.
Although I do like the white low.
So you do like those. Okay.
Yeah, I like those okay, but not where I was like, wow, I need to have them.
All right. Let the record show.
What do you mean?
It's a Jordan 2 that you like.
You're twisting my words here.
The Bin 2 looks like a boot.
I don't like the Bin 2.
No, I know. The Bin 2 looks like a boot, and you're trying to tell me it looks like a basketball sneaker. I don't know. It's a good thing Jordan didn't really hoop in the Jordan 2s because, listen, you can't do it.
I mean, he did.
You might as well be hooping in a pair of Ewings. Like, it's just, it's.
I mean, he dropped like 60 on the Celtics.
I know. Crazy.
You watched The Last Dance.
Crazy.
He went golfing, and then he dropped 60 on their heads.
That's just crazy behavior. You go golf with a dude, Danny Ainge.
Yeah.
You got lit up. Hey, Danny, if you're tuning in, you got lit up.
You hate to see it. The only one that I've looked at and been like, those are awesome, is the Union one. The Union 2. And the yellow pair.
You threw me off there. No, these are better than the Unions. I'm going to go out on that.
There's no
and
way.
Say that. I love Union, but listen, these are better.
There's no way.
Also, for those of you who are not familiar with Maison Chateau Rouge, I got to stop butchering the name there. For those of you not familiar with Maison Chateau Rouge, it was part of that Fearless pack. You know, we talk about resurgences. When Jordan Brand was resurging, the Jordan 1 mid, and they had a collaboration with Maison Chateau Rouge. Damn it.
You gotta say MCR.
MCR. There we go. You should have told me this in the beginning of the video.
I mean, I had enough.
MCR did the Jordan 1 mid. These are better than those. And I like that pair.
We gotta go. We do have to go. This is the absolute worst.
We do have to go. This is probably our worst video. Maybe that could be the title. The worst video we've ever done.
No, I won't.
I am putting a little bit of the blame on you.
Why?
But nonetheless, at this point, we just got to go with it, right?
Yeah.
All right. There it is. 9.3 from me, 6 from you. That's a bad score. Leave a comment below. Let us know, how do you feel about these? How do you feel about the Jordan 2? Where do these stack up amongst some of the other Jordan 2 heavy hitters that we have seen recently? Leave a comment below and let us know. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana, same time, same place, right here at the workshop with the Brandon Sneaker for your head top. I got nothing else. We were a little rusty. Hey, what do you want?
What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Hey.
So I says to the guy.
Who's got the freaking gabagool? We're out of here.